Hello everybody and welcome back to Theme Park Coastin. And as you can probably guess by the smile on my face, today we are over here at the most magical place on the planet. Yes, this is Disneyland, located over in California. This place is basically a little bit of heaven that has came down to earth, and walking in here through the gates you can already tell this. But as you can probably guess as well, we are from the UK, so to get up here we've travelled for 10 hours, but already when you enter in here you can instantly see it is worth it. But with me today we've got no other than Adam Day on his birthday. So happy birthday Adam, my mum, my dad and Jayden entering into here. This is your very first time, Jayden. I mean, it's Christmas going on here. The magic of entering down here, it is truly like nothing else. The original oh, it is honestly so, I mean, I'm always up for a cry now. I mean, I love this place so much. We came back here over in 2019 for our very first time, but coming back here, we thought it'd be a one-time thing, but no, when you enter into here, you know you'll be back year after year after year after year. I'm walking down here right now, how do you feel?
Honestly, it's so great. Finally back here, in my opinion, the best place on the entire planet. Like, this place is ridiculous. Like, from the rides, the theming, shows, everything about this place is unbelievable. And you know, just walking down Main Street USA, this is my favourite themed area anywhere in the world as well. And you know, just seeing the original cast at Christmas.
Bit smaller than the way we fly, that is still amazing.
At Christmas as well.
I know, I mean,
decorations, we'll just head around the park and experience all the different attractions again. So yeah, it's going to be
it's getting amazing. Jayden, your first time here, your first time walking down Main Street, you've got to admit, it feels different down here.
It feels really weird to be standing in the original Disney.
I know. It's sort of bad. I mean, you're not as obsessed with Disney as me and Adam are, but no matter if you're obsessed or not, walking down here, knowing that almost 100 years ago, Walt Disney was walking down. Okay, maybe a little bit earlier than that.
Like
70 years ago, Walt Disney was walking down here. He was taking his little cars down here, making his way past all these amazing characters.
100 years ago since Disney started.
Yeah.
Next year, so.
Exactly. So I'm writing something over there, but it truly is like nothing else. I'm going to be filming as much as I can for you guys to give our first time reactions to all this stuff, because it is so incredible. I mean, I literally am just lost for words right now. Walking down here, it is truly like nothing else. I think for our first one of the day, we're going to head over towards Matterhorn.
The real classic here at the park, the original Disney coaster as well. No, it's a great one. Like,
it is something, and just while I get over my emotions right now, and I'm sort of a bit like starting up my moment because of how excited I am to be here, we're going to be heading over towards Matterhorn for our first ride at Disneyland.
Attention, bobsled rider.
Nothing beats a trip up the Matterhorn mountain, and that ride may be old, but it is still, to this very day, one of the best coasters out there. The turns, the twists, the roughness actually makes the ride what it is. If it was smooth, it wouldn't be as fun. And just every single element, including the water section at the end, which is incredibly unique. I'll give you a little fun fact in a second about that. It is honestly such an amazing attraction, and a great way to start the day. Only around a 5-minute queue we had for that, which is unbelievable. I mean, looking at the queue in the last few days, of course, over the Christmas period, you were seeing queue on the like Radiator sprint for like 210 minutes. So to get on a 5-minute queue, one of the standout attractions at Disneyland is absolutely amazing. But your first coaster here at the park, your first ride actually over here at the park, how was that?
It was very good. I do personally prefer Everest.
Yeah.
It was more thrilling, Everest was.
But it's a different type of ride. I know we say it's similar, but it is very different.
It's just really the themes.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't really compare them both. But yeah, I think it was really fun. Had some unexpected drops. I know. Animatronic.
Yeah, Adventureland is really good. And actually, there's another fun fact I'll give you later on. So many fun facts. I mean, I watch hundreds and hundreds of videos over here at Disneyland. So whenever you come here, of course, it's not a park that we have near my house over in the UK, where I give you occasional facts. Here, it's going to be like fact of all these different facts I've got for you guys. But as far as filming goes over here, I always find it a hard one because some parks are very open with filming, whereas other parks, like Disney World for example, you can film every single attraction. Whereas with Disneyland Paris, you can hardly film in any. So filming a park, we're going to wait and see how at the moment I'm going on the basis that on the big thrill rides, we're not going to be allowed to film on. Whereas on the smaller family attractions we will be. And I love those popcorn boxes. Look how cool that is. That Toy Story one over there. I love that. It's well awesome. Isn't that cool?
It's awesome.
We can actually get about. I mean, I don't know when they're going to sell out because it's going to be quite quick, but they look absolutely amazing. Anything with Pizza Planet. But as a quick fun fact, as of course the filming at the moment I didn't do, in fact the little ward section at the end of the ride has got a very good story towards it. As when the Matterhorn was first getting tested and Walt Disney was still around, what happened, when we went on the ride, because the brakes weren't actually put in yet, the area actually put hay there instead, and when Walt Disney went down, he went into the hay and he had a great time because obviously going into hay was quite fun, of course. So when he went to open the ride, he thought, you know what, instead of having a traditional brake run, which of course is okay, and you need them for a ride, slow down, he decided instead of putting hay there, of course, because obviously that'll go everywhere, you can put water there instead, and that's the reason why water is there, to slow the train down, but it's a fun way of slowing down instead of using traditional brake runs that you expect on most coasters. So there's a little fun fact for you guys about the Matterhorn, and the little parts that Walt Disney makes to make these places so amazing. However, right now, we're making our way to a very unique entrance to the ride. This is Space Mountain, and we thought, while we're here, we might as well get another coaster, get these big rides knocked down at the start of the day
And the fun
before
fact,
we start picking up.
we haven't done Space Mountain at this place. So we've done High Space Mountain because it had an overlay of a Star Wars overlay when we came there last. And it was incredible, but we've always wanted to come back and of course experience its original form in terms of just Space Mountain. So I'm really looking forward to it.
And Matterhorn, I'm over there. How did you find that?
Honestly, Matterhorn, it's amazing. Like, I just got the front row on that as well, and there's the wind going in your face, and literally every turn is so much fun. And yeah, it may be a little bit shaky, but it's such a classic.
That makes it.
That's the thing, and it's just a perfect ride. Like, it's not going to be my favourite coaster in the world, but it's just perfect for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's amazing.
And you've got to realize it is a classic as well. And that's what I always say with these sort of rides. When they're a classic, it's something, it makes something else different about it, and that's the thing.
So good.
You even have a little castle that you might see through down there. And it's just something about the classic castle like that. It's just a very awesome place with very awesome rides. And I'm very looking forward to heading on to the next one. We're now going to go to outer space on Space Mountain.
24. Should I go? It's a weird station.
Another fantastic attraction has just been completed. Space Mountain. I've got to ride the other ones again to see which one's my favourite, but that was a really good attraction. I like than I remembered it being actually, because unlike the other ones I feel like, where you may get parts that didn't feel massively themed, from the moment you enter that queue line to riding it, to go for that lift hill, which is really awesome because actually it feels like it's spinning around. You've never experienced
It does, it's so
It's one of the coolest lift hills on the entire planet, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because basically you go in there, you're not an illusion that starts spinning around and makes you spinning, but there's like screens that make you feel like you're spinning through space, which is really cool. Then there are many elements, there's like stars all around you, and of course the soundtrack, an amazing soundtrack it has.
one of the best soundtracks that ever created.
It really is. I mean, that soundtrack is phenomenal. You worked for it, didn't you, last time?
It's
the soundtrack.
I don't know. I really thought we had onboard audio, of course, Space Mountain out there. Unfortunately, it does that. You know what? That Space Mountain is so much fun, honestly.
I know, and there's a Disneyland band as well. I mean, these are the sort of touches that make Disneyland what it really is. I mean, you don't really get out much anywhere else. An original band, playing the songs, walking about. I mean, it's just really like something else. I mean, absolutely incredible. The music, the tunes, the people, the atmosphere. Oh, loving it. We've been in 2 rides so far, and it's done well timed. We've done 2 major attractions in a short amount of time. So while we are here and it's still quiet, I'm watching the band making its way back, and oh, absolutely amazing. Let me go around. I want to try and get some shots of it, but oh my god, this place is just another league. The main street, it's a lot smaller as well than most main streets when it was made, but phenomenal place, phenomenal thing. I can't stop filming you guys. I mean, I literally am just blown away by this place. And I've been on fire as well, because when you come here, I love it like Florida, where of course you've got many Disney fans, and then you've got people who aren't Disney fans. Here, everyone's Disney. I mean, the amount of t-shirts I pointed out earlier. You feel like you're odd one out if you're wearing a Disney t-shirt. I mean, it's
Right.
No, it's to me. I know you got a t-shirt. I haven't.
Yeah.
Underneath, you got a t-shirt because it's quite warm. But yeah, you feel like you're odd one out if you're not wearing a Disney t-shirt over here. So if you're coming here, next time you come here, I'm going to buy one today to wear. But the amount of Disney fans over here is unbelievable. So making our way over towards next land. I know you're loving it.
Land of Frontierland.
We're going to head down to through Adventureland, I think, and then over towards Splash Mountain and the Haunted Mansion Holiday Special. Whichever one we're going to do first, don't know yet. But we'll make sure to get both those iconic attractions done. And that ride is not going to be this one over here, as it has got a 60-minute queue. But instead, my favourite ride on the entire planet, Splash Mountain at Disneyland. And the entrance is just down here. But really, we're going for this entrance down here instead of the other one. But that one over there, the Haunted Mansion, it had around a 45-minute queue, which I know it can get really long throughout the day. But with stuff like that, in 5 minutes, it feels worth just going to this one right now, because it's going to probably get to like 60 plus later on. But this is also going to get to 60 plus later on. So it's definitely worth getting rides like this now. This incredible attraction. I mean, I'm literally still getting emotional. I mean, lots of emotions to say, okay, guys? I mean, like walking down here, experiencing it. It's just so awesome. It's just so classic. It is just amazing. And you've got empty boats going around. So we'll head down into Critter Country. I know it's going to get viewing, but this will be our last trip where we get to experience any Splash Mountain on the planet.
Well,
so
hopefully they keep this one.
I doubt it.
So far, they haven't announced a closing date.
Oh, yeah, look amazing.
It could be our last ride in this, or
Of course,
last trip to go on this ride.
Of course, the one at Tokyo is still remaining, which is amazing.
Which is fair enough, the one we haven't done, so it is quite nice actually. We'll get around to all of them hopefully.
So it is a shame it's going, but at the same time there's still one here. But I want to take you on the queue line. Amazing queue line. I prefer the queue line here is rather than one in Florida, because it's much more like taking on a route, where the one in Florida is like on Castle Penny. And the boats as well here are very nice too.
It's hard though. It's unbelievable.
It really is. I mean, it's something else. The sunshine as well. We can weather forecast. It's going to be raining the whole trip, but
I know.
there's a bit of sunshine over here at Disneyland.
So
Disney's bringing out the sun, isn't it just? But yeah, absolutely incredible. Head for the queue line. A 5-minute queue does not deserve it, but zippity does, zippity day. We're now going to Splash Mountain today. Enjoy the clip of this ride. Hey.
I saw something very wet.
Amazing view from up here on Splash Mountain. And look at there's a drop there, literally just there. Definitely different from the Florida one, but there's another drop coming around right now as we head into Red Bed Little Den. Oh, here we go. Brace yourself, guys. And off we go! That got wet. Here we go, first drop of spider! Hey! Another drop! Oh my god, how many drops have on this ride? It's crazy! Yeah, you're laughing, right?
Rabbit is wasting my breath. How come you are laughing?
And here we go now for the final drop. And apparently you get very well in this one, so be prepared.
Just where you
Here we go, look at that view, look at that view. And ending. Not nice in Florida, actually. Oh, God, that's so good.
I remember that.
Love that. Oh, little wet, guys? Little wet? Yeah!
I'm not sitting at the front again.
Love it. Splash Mountain over here at Disneyland. One of the coolest penny press machines out there. Look at this. Splash Mountains drop. That is awesome. As the Disneyland Railroad passes by and Eagle is saying hello to everyone, it is time to talk about probably the all-time best attraction on the planet, Splash Mountain at Disneyland. That ride was a lot faster than I remembered. I mean, it's always been an amazing ride. It's great to get wet, and actually really lucky now. It's quite sunny to really experience the drops when it's not chucking down with rain like yesterday over in California. Yeah. But that ride is amazing. The queue line for that ride is a lot better than Florida, and we know from Florida wise, the zigzags are painful. The ride itself, of course, this one only sits you in single file, which you either love or you hate it, I think. I mean, I kind of like it. I think single file works well. And then, on the ride itself, maybe follows me improvement, I think it's a bit longer than that. But, I don't know, it's a tough one. It's a tough one, we'll do it later on. But yeah, but on the ride itself, it is also very, very good. I mean, it feels like a lot less stuff on the ride than the front. I mean, animatronic-wise, it feels like there's a lot more open areas. Of course, if the ride does break down, you have to walk down some paths. Yeah. And of course, in Florida, because there's a bigger area to put a ride into, I think little themed place as well, and of course, Hungry Bear as well. But it is a little short stuff. I see if there's anything in here. I don't know. But yeah, we're of course the one over in Florida. There's a lot more room to put stuff in it, whereas in California it's a lot less limited down to space. So if we had to put stuff in there, there's nothing in there, so we're going to look for some Flash Mountain merch, but I don't think there's anything anymore over here. But yeah, a lot less space, I mean there's a lot less stuff in here. However, the drops are I think a lot more fun. It's a lot more faster paced than actually one at Florida, and overall it's a really amazing attraction over here at the park, and one that if you are coming before we revamp, which has not yet been announced for this ride in fact, I mean that's in Florida.
Looking hopeful that it hopefully
I know, I doubt it, but you never know. You never know. Fingers crossed to get this remain open, but I still doubt it. But as long as, of course, you do get a chance to ride it, get on it, experience it, and if you can't go for the last day, I imagine it'll be an absolutely amazing experience to be able to jump on that ride there. Walking down now, one of the most amazing views. I feel like even though we have put Galaxy's Edge in this land, it flows. It works. With the rockwork. I mean, the rockwork there, and it flows upwards. It's a little bit different colour.
It's better than Florida, I'd say.
I mean, I actually kind of, it feels weird about the rocks being in the background. Actually, it kind of really works. I mean, it just kind of goes along with it. But this view here is amazing. It's like, thinking of this is in a theme park is truly something else, and it's just so amazing. We stand here right now with all this amazing stuff.
It's crazy.
I was on the bench. I've been in the queue. I didn't know what the queue's for, but no, it's awesome to be back here. I mean, for us, our first time back, we had to see everything, as well as a queue. I'm pretty sure for ride distance, which is crazy length, I've got to admit. I mean, for ride distance, I mean, geez.
Good, but I mean, good. We haven't done the one here yet, but did the one in, of course, Orlando.
Yeah. So whatever we're going to do on this trip or not, I mean, if that's this queue, I doubt it. But maybe it's probably one of our like last ride of a day attraction, if I like, because it is just amazing. But yes, this is absolutely crazy. Absolutely bonkers. We'll make our way into Galaxy's Edge. I think we're going to not only ride, just grab like a blue milk or something, and then continue our way round on this very exciting Disneyland day. I mean, yeah, look at that transition. It flows. It really flows.
It flows so much better than Florida.
I mean, yeah. So let's go though into Galaxy's Edge for our second time, and Jayden's first time over at California. Absolutely amazing. This land here, no matter how many times you walk into it, it is absolutely phenomenal. And another thing on fire as well, let's shoot back over there as well. That's awesome. I mean, I love how cats walk around. At a point right now while we're standing here, lots of parks out there kind of have it where you queue up the cats, which is nice too. And obviously it's much more organised with photos and stuff. it's nice to have them walking around, especially like Galaxy's Edge, where it's meant to be immersing you in the land. Being able to have characters walking around, seeing everyone is absolutely amazing. I feel like it puts more of an experience on the place.
Definitely, yeah, it really felt, because that's what it would be like as such if it was actually a real place.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm not sure what this planet is called now, of course, it's based on.
No, it's not Batu, is it?
I don't know, but that's what it would be like if they were actually there, and that's what makes it so immersive, this theme there.
Yeah, exactly.
It could be the best theme there ever created. Personally, I still stick with Main Street USA as well, but it's impressive. Like, if you love Star Wars, oh my god, it is.
I mean, yeah, for Star Wars, I mean, Jayden's quite obsessed with Star Wars. I'm pretty sure you're messaging something to do with Star Wars right now to someone, but it's absolutely amazing, isn't it?
It is so good, this area. It's definitely my favourite area so far. I mean, the rest of Avengers Campus and Radiator.
But every little bit, like, over at our home theme park, this is because it's all decaying and getting wrecked. Over here, it's made to flow with the land. I mean, every little part is made to flow. I mean, it's absolutely bonkers. Every single part, every single element, Millennium Falcon just down there. It feels like it's a little bit of a different layout to Florida. I thought it would be like an exact clone.
It does, yeah.
It feels. I need to watch back when I get home, watch back some more videos of Florida's version, but it feels like it feels different. It feels different. It's got the same sort of landmarks, same sort of rides and stuff, obviously.
Yeah.
But as far as like walking around, it has a different sort of vibe to Florida's one.
You know, I feel like it feels a lot better. Like, as much as I do love the Florida Orlando version, it just feels a lot more that you're actually on the planet, because I think because of how well it flows into the other different areas of this park, it just really flows in well and it makes you feel like you're actually on the planet.
I think one of the biggest perks about California Disney, of course, is that when you're over here, it has a much less, like obviously amount of people who can get in the parks, also less population inside the parks and stuff. So when you go to the parks here, when you're walking around, it feels as if the lands are a lot smaller spaced, and the parks are a lot smaller. Oh, look around it, yeah, the parks are smaller. Everything's a lot like more condensed, meaning that you really feel more immersed in it. But if you were going somewhere a lot bigger, opener path, so standing here in Florida, it might miss out this middle section here and have a much bigger area. Whereas over here, you've got a smaller zone, smaller paths, but really immerses you in this land. So phenomenal. We're making our way out right now and over to all this attraction, but just being here, walking around and experiencing it all, well, as you can see to behind me, is really, really crazy. We almost went too hard that buy something, went out and went out of the bag and bought something. Got a magic band. I mean,
the original Disneyland resort site. Exactly. I mean, we saw this at home when it first was released, because they've only been out for a couple of months here.
I know.
We saw when they were first released, and I said to Tom, you know, if we ever make it here again, which we will obviously, I'm just going to buy straight away. Yeah. We somehow made it here very quickly after they came out, and I've got it. So
I mean, yeah, it's absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it's great they've implemented the magic bands over towards here. I mean, when they came out, it was amazing, of course. And then it kind of started decaying again. I feel like when they started putting like all the phone stuff and everything, I was okay. We thought that they were trying to get rid of magic bands. And then they came out and brought out this brand new thing, which is absolutely crazy. Absolutely amazing. I mean, look at that. It's absolutely phenomenal. I love these whole magic bands. I love the whole magic go around here because it's like a whole new system, man. I mean, they of course use photos of that. They've got their own sort of systems, their own sort of food. Everything up for food's unique. The systems are unique. Everything is so unique over here at the park. It's absolutely, I know. Look at that. Can you hazard a guess the next one we're going to be heading on, guys?
Our last mountain at the park.
Yes. Actually,
by 10:30.
Jeez, I forgot about that.
Yeah, last mountain.
Wow.
It's crazy.
But it's just a mountain.
We haven't purposely done that. No. We've just randomly done it.
That's actually crazy, yeah. Well, for our fourth mountain and the wildest mountain of them all, we've got Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Yeehaw!
That's the stage.
What have we got? What?
639.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I fancy chicken steak.
be small, wouldn't it? You have two.
That's so cute.
Or maybe we will not do Big Thunder Mountain. As when we were sitting in the car, ready to go, it broke down, the intro lights came on, and whether they evacuated or not, I'm not 100% sure.
the front row on that as well.
I know, it would have been a really good evacuation. I mean, that would have been amazing. We wouldn't have got far into it. But at the end of the day, we did leave it, and to be honest, as much as I love evacuations and rides, and I'd love to go to experience one day, even though I never get a chance.
I've done one before.
At the end of the day, you're at Disneyland, it would slightly ruin the magic, I think, a little bit to get out. Plus, at the same time, you might miss out a good like 10, 20 minutes or half an hour worth of rides, which on our trip is a big thing. So not massively gutted, but what's really good is when we left the ride, it got 3 fast pass.
It did.
But it wasn't just any fast pass. I mean, this fast pass, normally it might give you one and come up to another ride. Really good, they scan your parties on the phone, so everything's now electronic, which makes it a lot
It's
easier.
the same as Paris as well. We've had, I think it's Paris we had this before as well. Maybe Florida, I'm not sure.
So if you are on a queue line for a ride and just wait down, do not leave. And but it wasn't even like they said it may be down, they were guaranteed to get off. It was like, just get off. It wasn't even like you can stick it. But if they do say stick around for a little bit. And worst case scenario, if it does finally break down, they will let you leave with a fast pass. As long as it's like a ride like Alice in Wonderland, so we'll just nip into another one. But and then you got a fast pass, and this fast pass allows for every ride apart from the major ones. So Rise Distance, at this park, on my holiday, and there's the other parts of Radiator Spring Races didn't include, but something pretty Coastin included.
That's what's crazy. I mean, I presume as well Haunted Mansion, when it's just Haunted Mansion, is probably included. It's only that it's got its high overlay, but at the moment it's just not included. But
so it wasn't bad at all, I think.
No, it's really good.
I mean, I thought it was going to come over and pick on a man, which obviously would have been great, but it wasn't an awful long queue, it was half an hour.
It wasn't too bad to us. I did around 35 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. But now we can go on a queue later on today, it's like 2 hours long. We can jump on a queue.
Like, Incredible goes to 90 and we'll get it for about 5 now. So, I mean, as you said, we'd never pay for fast track if we get it. You know, it's fair to use it.
Exactly. We waited in the queue for half an hour, which is as much as fair, and it's very well.
We did wait for it technically, so.
Exactly. When we were also in the queue, unfortunately, I had to take it off and do it again because of the fast pass getting put on. But when we were also in the queue, we also ordered our food. So right now, we have now ordered our food for our Hungry Bear restaurant. It's actually just up there, not Hungry Bear. And between 11:15 to 11:45 you can order. But anyone who hasn't done a mobile order before, do it because it's absolutely amazing. We were out of Florida when we first gave it a go. I feel like I'm probably. We were out when we first gave it a go, but then we realised actually we were a bit against it at the start because we thought, oh, it's just easy to go and get it. It's amazing if you love this view. So I'm going to check out the house. We were against it when we first went out to Florida and did it, but when we did it, we realised actually in reality you can maximise your day a lot more with it. You can. We've got 11:15 to 11:45 to do it, which means that right now instead of going up and ordering and waiting for our food, we can now go somewhere. We'll leave a poo right now. We'll do a 5-minute ride there, whatever. Then we can come back here, get our food when it's ready. And then have a nice food here, get in there, and then go to the next one. If all the queues waiting for get the food, you get nice food as well, and it's a lot easier. And also you can customise as well, which is very good.
Exactly. Also, I just want to quickly point something out because we didn't actually do this last time, and I believe we probably will this time. As you can actually take a canoe around this awesome lake.
I know.
The station's just over there now, so it is open.
It's a short queue as well.
But yeah, it looks so cool.
It's all very authentic.
It's included in the price. Like, I know it's very expensive Disney park tickets, but you get everything included, and that's the plus of it. Like, stuff like this would usually be an upcharge in different parks, but here at Disney, it's all included, which is great.
Absolutely amazing. So, another about food, I'll tell you about later on about how it's much like kids' meals and their meal, but I'll be a bit later on. So right now, we're going to be going off, doing them in the meantime. I presume we're probably going to do Winnie the Pooh ride if it's a short queue, and that's a really good fun. I'm going to take you on that one as well. And if not, we'll just nip around, have a look around this area before returning to get our food in around half an hour.
Go with you,
Because it's got lots of drinks with it. You coming, Tom?
You got chicken nuggets, oranges.
Those of you around the cannon best be stepping back. Way back. For the cannon should be a mighty loud.
We sure will have a very great day after having a very great meal. Oh, that's a nice little pun over there. But that meal was amazing. I mean, I say about Disney all the time, everything you pay for, you get. I mean, the tickets in here are extortionate price. I mean, it's a lot of money, but you get this. The food here is expensive, but you get food. And the only thing on this planet that I would say is overpriced, I mean, like, you don't get the quality for what you pay for, is drinks and snacks.
Yeah.
Food's fine, but when you get, like, I don't know, a bottle of water like £4, same what you get.
Made outside of the park.
Exactly. You would probably buy a pack of like 20 from Walmart or something. I don't know, but it's those sort of things that you can bring them in. And that's when you bring your food in. You bring in your food, bring in drinks, bring in snacks, and use them. That's the thing.
Yeah, definitely.
If you want to maximise your money, use that. But then stuff like the meals over here, every night some go like decorative stuff on towards Disney. So it's like you get a themed meal sort of thing, which is also really nice. But yeah, it's absolutely amazing. And look how many crowds. I mean, it's absolutely bonkers how busy it is around here. It is so amazing, so awesome, and just so incredible. But at the same time, we are now continuing our day with some more attractions. But before that, I do remember what I said beforehand about kids meals. Now, kids meals are some of the best things at anywhere. I mean, like literally, they're normally the same size as another meal, just a bit less.
I mean, especially in America.
And some people like, I've got quite fussy, so for people like me, it has less on there. But you can literally get a meal for a lot cheaper and you get a lot more. I mean, I got like a burger, some chips, and a Satsuma. I got literally that like twice for the same price as one adult meal, and I basically got 2 burgers, which is absolutely no. So if you go in there, honestly, get a kids meal. I don't think I've got a problem with getting a kids meal. There's not like an age restriction or anything on there. If you go to sit down, I think it's different. But if you're just going for a quick service, it's absolutely fine. Go there, get that, as it is honestly a lot better value than if you're going to pay a bit more. But right now, we're heading on to it. We're going to be heading on to the Holiday Haunted Mansion. And this ride, no word of a lie, has normally 5-minute queues. So to have going on there having a 60-minute queue and only a 75, it's got to be something good about it. I've seen a little bit of a POV of it, using the whole bit, I think.
Yeah.
But
And it looks extremely good.
But it is now time to take them on. They've not seen any of it before. They've got no idea what to expect.
It looks
But what I do know is it looks amazing. I want to take you on for a ride too. So if you don't want to avoid it, if you want to avoid the spoilers, look away now. But this ride until February, when we turn back again. So enjoy the clips, guys.
Tell you a tale about dear Sandy. Was the nightmare before Christmas, and all through the house. Not a creature was peaceful, not even a mouse. Nestled all snug in their beds, would have nightmares of monsters and skeleton heads. In your black Christmas sleigh, your sleigh.
Off we go. So far it has been amazing and it looks like it's only going to continue.
For my fortune card tree, on the 13th love gave to me 9 magic crystals that
I can use to describe that ride back there, Haunted Mansion, Christmas Special, whatever it is absolutely fantastic. By no means going there thinking it's going to be like Haunted Mansion. It is completely revamped. It is absolutely phenomenal. Every single aspect of the ride, from the moment you enter the queue line to leaving, is amazing. And I mean it has a 100-minute queue standing it. I mean, I know normally it's got a 5-minute and you can go, I might as well go when it opens again as normal, but no. That is the best. One of the best rides we've done today, easily.
Yeah, it's like a new ride. Like,
it literally is.
Like Haunted Mansion usually, it's just completely different. It's the same as they do.
And I mean, you don't need to have to watch all of the night of Christmas films and everything to go on that ride. I mean, it is out of this world. It is so impressive. All round, it is a fantastic attraction. But I was going to down here quickly, have a look around New Orleans. However, I'm also happy to go down the other way. But yeah, that ride was absolutely amazing. I mean, if you can't enter the park, no matter whether it's Christmas or even after Christmas, like we came down, get on that, because that is an experience truly like nothing else. Right now, however, we are making our way around New Orleans, having a little look around there, because of course Jayden has experienced this before. But Jayden, before we do go and talk about everything, how did you find that?
Yeah, I think it was very, very good. Especially just for an overlay, it's very, very good.
Yeah, it's extremely good.
I definitely think it's the best ride.
Yeah, and of course, there's a quick look at D33 Club. Look, D33, sorry, which is also a very limited edition club over here at the park. We're going to have a quick peek at that. However, all around here, it's very, very nicely themed. I mean, this is quite an underrated area around here because it's very small, it's very bare, but you know, it's such a nice area as well.
Oh, it is really nice. I mean, all the theme around here.
Yeah,
wow.
It's got a little Mardi Gras overlay towards the attraction, but again, it's really awesome. I mean, this whole place. I mean, I'm just speechless still about ride we just did. I mean, that is truly amazing. However, the whole place is amazing. The whole place is awesome. Every little thing from the restaurants around here where you can watch parts of the Caribbean from to every single thing is just out of this world. So if you're coming over here to Disneyland, experience that attraction, but just take a look around as well, because now it's going to be busier. I think we're going to go down to Main Street USA, take a look around the shops, and then we'll catch back up with you when we decide what we're going to do next. But I think it's probably going to be over to California Adventure. All change of plan, as right now we just noticed there's only a 60-minute queue for Indiana Jones, and we thought, you know what, we might as well head on to it. A short queue for a fantastic ride at the park. That's the thing about plans at the park, plans can change, but this is definitely a change for the better. Look at this theming, another great attraction, and we're going to head on right away. But Adam, are you excited for Indiana Jones?
Yeah, you know, I'm actually excited to get back on it. It's a pretty good attraction. I mean, the queue line.
But we can't remember a lot from last. That's the thing, we can't remember an awful lot of it.
I've got some photos of it, and that's all I can really see of it. I've never really watched it yet.
So for me, it was definitely a must-do to get on here on our visit, because
it was good last time, but I can't really remember much of it.
Exactly, but for starters, the queue line, I love the view here of the Jungle Cruise, it's well nice, nobody can do that, but also it is pretty well themed. So we're now going to wait in this queue and then catch back up with you when we go out, but then we will go down Main Street USA and then over to California Adventure.
Unlike anything you have ever experienced, I assure you. Now, my friend, one final word. When you board your transport,
We just braved a ride on Indiana Jones and the Temple of Peril, and that is honestly another great ride at the park. By many, it is their favourite. I mean, this is a very popular ride, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it's extremely popular. And you know, the theme is great, so
I think
can't see why.
I'm not always a big fan of IP rides. I think it really fits in with Adventureland.
It does, right? It works well, and that's something which, as long as an IP works well, like, I'm happy with it. But it's when they build, it's when they can construct weird things which are IPs and they don't.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but no, actually today I realised how good IPs can be. We're looking at, of course, I don't know what we're doing right now. We're looking at the Haunted Mansion and rides like that. That IP works. I mean, I wouldn't want it permanently there, but it does work for the time being. So stuff like that, or even Highland Mountain, that's quite good one. That's a nice IP. So certain IP seasonal ones are really nice. Yeah. But so Indiana Jones, it fits into the land. It's a classic. And to be honest, lots of the original attractions have been IPs too.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just that the IPs are so old now. Let's just look at the Treehouse, for example. They're so old now. They kind of just. it's associated with the park rather than the actual films itself. So there's all of that and lots more around in this place. But if you're coming here, experience that too, because that is another really good ride. However, I would say that I'd rather do stuff like Matterhorn first, as with it being an IP, it didn't have the same charm as the original stuff. Like when you come to this park, you want to experience the original ride, the original park. So stuff like, you know, as much as obviously when you're here, you've got stuff like Dinosaur, Disney World, or other rides around, which of course have the same sort of ride systems, and I'll arrive in that later on and cruise the more original ride first. However, again, it is a really good ride. We're trying to make our way around right now, though, past all of the parade crowds and into a few shops, as we want to have a quick look around Main Street, probably the worst time to do so around right now, as we make our way down past all of the crowds and into the shops. But again, look up a very Merry Christmas decks over here. Christmas may be over, but over here at Disneyland, it sure isn't. But right now, it's time to look inside the shops and see what they have to offer.
Entree, mango, dragon fruit refresher.
Spend your money, Jayden.
Let's say a big hello to the University of Utah head coach, Kyle Whittingham, at the Disneyland Resort.
Couldn't be better. It's a great place to celebrate. Players had a great time here last year and looking forward to this year as well.
Well, thank you very much, and we'll look forward to the game on January 2nd.
Sounds good. Appreciate that. Thank you. Go Utes! Thank you so much. We're excited to be here.
This is your team's first time facing off against Utah. What do you look forward to when playing in the granddaddy of them all?
Well, so much history and tradition, obviously, and playing a great opponent. We are
23, Rose Queen, Bella Ballard.
Well, there you go, from a shop and another little parade that we did see, and I love those Mickey benches over there while walking past. But yeah, basically we had a look around the shops. We couldn't unfortunately go over towards the Emporium side because of the parade. However, we did manage to see a really unique parade, which, to be honest, we knew no one from.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know who any of them were, but I mean, you know, it's definitely quite cool because they actually have some of the characters out as well, of course.
Yeah, that's what we got excited by.
But yeah, it was alright.
Yeah, again, it was cool. It had all coaches and like the team players as well. Apparently it's been watched by quite a few people, so it looks pretty cool. But we were standing there like not really knowing who any are. But again, it's one of those things where when you see it going, you kind of have to watch it, and then when we get back, we'll look up who they are, realise they're massive celebrities, and be like, ah, that's quite cool. But there you go, a little brief for those who watch it. If you do know who they are and about them, just comment down below what you think. But there you go, from the original park, and now on to the next. We are heading over towards Disney's California Adventure, my favourite theme park in the world. And I know you're sound behind you. It's the classic, but I love California Adventure.
It's very good.
This is the main park, and we're going to head here for Jayden's first ever time right away. So we'll see his reactions as we now head into Disney California. But Jayden, quickly, before we get in, are you excited?
Yes, very excited. This is a park where when I look on YouTube and stuff, it looks better than the other park one.
Well, we'll find out in 1 second as we now go through the entrance. And here we now are in the park, and already there's a little reference to Oswald over there, but honestly, I love this place. It's absolutely phenomenal and so really awesome to go. I know, just walking down at Christmas time, you get those California vibes, really love part of California, with a Disney touch as well. I mean, little plaque down there for us, sorry. And honestly, it looks absolutely amazing. Walking down here, knowing all the trolleys that come down here, the vibes. Oh, it does look amazing, doesn't it?
So nice. It's so great to be back at this park. I mean, it's one of the best parks in the world.
Yeah.
As you said, for you, it's the best park. For me, it is still Disneyland. I just love the classic Disneyland.
Yeah.
But it is a lovely park, and it's already smashed expectations because I can't really remember, well, this main bit here. They're sort of Main Street USA, if you like. But, you know, it does look quite nice actually, and of course, the tram, whatever you
Yeah.
and you know, it looks quite nice.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lovely place. I mean, it has got Disney vibes, but when this park first opened, well, I don't remember, I wasn't alive, but when this park first did open, it wasn't massively appreciated, really. I mean, it wasn't that great. However, over years, I think this has been the most developed park out of all of them. I mean, you've had stuff like Pixar Pier come along, Radiator Springs, and so much more just like those over there. And I'm just going to accuse of a full vomit from Coaster, which means that you probably guess we're going first. But Jayden, first attraction to this park?
Yeah, it looks really nice. Another huge Christmas.
Yeah, very good. There's probably a little references on there. I think we actually Forky up there something. I don't know, but yeah, really awesome. The sun's out again because we are now in California Adventure, of course. But I'm walking down here towards our first attraction. It really does bring some lovely vibes back to me over here in the park. But there are so many attractions here, so many amazing rides, and I think it's only just begun as well. So we're going to head in here. Hello. We're going to head in here. Go over towards some rides, complete some even more, but what are you looking forward to?
Everything.
Yeah. I mean, look, Hollywood's done up for goodness sake. I mean, how crazy is that? Where are you going?
That's bad. I actually thought that was really
A real distance.
Yeah.
Coastin.
I'm really looking forward to Radiator Springs, Avengers Campus, Guardians of the Galaxy ride, Coastin, Pier, everything.
Exactly. Well, no further ado. Start from the first one. I think it's going to be Pixar Pier. Right over here. Let's go. Look at that. I mean, incredible, right? And for our first land, I said it, but we're heading into Pixar Pier. And I'll be honest with you guys, I've never seen Jayden so shocked in my life. I mean, you're walking and you're like, oh my god, so different, so different, so different. I mean, it is a very different Disney park. I mean, lots around the world following sort of patterns, sort of tones. This one is just out of the ordinary.
Completely out of the way. Like, it's such a random park, but it's got this charm which really makes it special here.
I mean, you guys know, like, even Disneyland, for example, you see a similarities between, obviously it's better, but you see similarities to all the parks, whereas here, you literally have a pier. I mean, you've got a pier with a coaster that should be like Six Flags or something. I mean, it's incredible.
I don't really get why that's there, but I mean, it's good. I don't get me wrong, it's a really good coaster, but it's a little bit strange. And also, as well, a fun fact for you guys, I think it is still there.
Yeah.
Maybe not, I'm not sure. They used to actually have a water effect, or like a wave machine effect, I believe. And they actually removed it, but I'm not sure where it is. It may be under here.
I think there's a wave machine under here, yeah.
Yeah, it's a wave machine, but it does operate, so that's cool.
It looks very, very good. And I think that's going to be our first fast one. Whether we do go in this queue or use our fast passes we got earlier, it is now time to have the most incredible experience at the park. Yes, I'm talking about Incredicoaster. And Jayden, you want to count down to the launch? 3, 2, 1. Incredicoaster time.
Really good for you.
Incredicoaster, wow. Is that an incredible ride or what? I mean, I say every ride over here is incredible, and that's because it actually is. But this ride over here, I mean, look at this. At a Disney park, a world-class coaster, world-class theme, world-class soundtrack with world-class views. I mean, that is really the full package. And for any theme park enthusiast around this area, I mean, get down there, experience that, because that coaster is absolutely phenomenal. I know you're currently eating an online cookie because of the ride, but it's your cool one, apart from me.
It's classic. I mean, like, we actually go back and we actually go to the Great Antique. I was thinking about getting one. It's of course, it's all these Johnny Incredibles, but my mind went blank. I completely forgot about it. So we're back and we got one.
And you've now got one. That's amazing.
Well.
Absolutely awesome. So there you go. That is an online cookie, but the ride, I mean, you know, it was around a 45-50 minute queue. There's quite a bit of time to get loads of fast passing, so it was a bit longer than we expected. And one thing I didn't really think about beforehand, which makes a lot of sense actually, It really depends on who's letting in the fast pass to normal queue. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, at the start of the ride, we were literally racing through the queue. I mean, we would have got on it in like 15-20 minutes, and then a swap person, as the new guy came on, and let's just say he favoured the fast passes just a little bit.
I think he was lighting it a little bit too much.
Yeah, so we was in like 5 of us going for 20 other guys. So even though, yeah, the fast was annoying, I'm going to do a fair split. I never mind. I mean, it kind of felt like in Vienna, it was kind of, there's not a fast lane and a short lane. It felt like there's a normal lane and there's a slow lane. Because we were on the slow lane. That's what it felt like. However, again, when you wait 45 minutes, 50 minutes an hour, whatever, you end up with a ride like that. It's never too bad, and we've always feeling you need just a hot dog stand. I think I will. I know Jayden's probably like still cussing out right now, looking around here, but it is really cool. You enjoy the cookie? So you got a fan, enjoy the cookie?
Yep. Very much.
Very, very nice. So we'll go with Jayden's view in a sec of course, the ride itself, but I mean, being back here, down Pixar Pier, is truly like nothing else. And unfortunately, we never got to actually experience it when it was like, I forgot what it's called, but California Pier or whatever, when they have California Screaming. We came like 2 years after the new one opened, but I mean, it's an amazing IP. And I think it's the sort of IP again that works. It's really, really nice. It fits in. Everything about it has a lovely Californian charm, but with some amazing rides, as well as, of course, some awesome IP attractions too, including no other than the Pixar Panorama with the swinging car. And if you do that, we'll probably do it in our next tour towards Disneyland. It is something definitely out of the ordinary, so I imagine Jayden is also quite nervous about, but just a bit of cookie. Did you enjoy your credit coaster? Did you give me a thumbs up if you want?
What?
Did you do a credit coaster?
Yeah. Oh, very good. Got a lot of airtime.
Yeah, an awful lot of time. A lot more than I remember, in fact. A lot more than I remember. Right now, though, we're continuing our way around all the different areas around here. And one of the areas we're going to have to head into right now is Grizzly Peak. And featured the National Park Support of California. What's that? What's that? Yeah. Is that a parade? No idea, you saw that, right, guys?
Absolutely no clue what it is.
It might be a parade, I don't know.
This is where you see the 3 Caballero.
Oh, okay, so maybe we have something in the meantime.
Hey, this area.
Oh, look at that, double car. That's cool.
Right, this area though, right? If you don't know, I love Grand Fiesta Tour at Epcot in Walt Disney World. It's a fantastic attraction. One of the best attractions ever created in my opinion. And you can actually meet the 3 Caballeros there,
and we had to, I don't know, let's just say we had to go for a very long time. Let's say we had to go for a very long time, what is it called, watching the film, which is not as going to be seen, but look at this, amazing. We'll stand down here and have a quick look at it all. Of a 3 Caballeros show over here at California Adventure. Well, there you go, from a little show we just shown you there, and to be honest, it's a pretty good show. I mean, it was good. It was went back and forth basically, a few cars started dancing, but it really emphasised the whole California Adventure, California aspect of it.
Yeah, it was really nice. I mean, it was sort of like the Mexican sort of
vibes, yeah.
Yeah, and you know, it was actually really nice to see, and of course, seeing the 3 Caballeros was amazing, because I've always wanted to see them, the characters, and when I realised that they would be here when we come to California Adventure, I was like, you know, that's great, we must see them, so.
Yeah, that's the thing with, of course, new lands such as like the Marvel land getting put in, it's starting to feel like they're kind of fading away from the California parts.
It does, that is the shame of it, because as I saw and over California was there, and it feels like now it's really sort of faded away, even like the Hollywood Twilight Terror has now gone to Galaxy Mission Breakout. Even that was sort of themed around Hollywood.
Yeah, following was removed, isn't it?
Exactly, and I think the reason why this part didn't work apparently is due to a lot of people thinking, well, what's the point of coming to a theme park when you're in the state, you can just explore the state itself, when I quite like the idea of
I think it's really nice.
Kind of California part. I think that's our favourite part.
Yeah, it sums up the whole state as well as having different parts of it.
And that's it, I've got to be honest with you, the new parts of it is probably my least favourite part. Like, as you see it over in...
Oh, just good, I think that's awesome.
It's good, but like in Cars and it feels very California. Really nice to see, but you know, it's still a nice park.
Well, in a positive sense, obviously soaring over California's coming back. It is. They're also building San Fran Tokyo over in the Pacific Pier, which despite being an IP, still has some San Francisco vibes, and of course the film is partly based in San Francisco, so it has those things as well. And hopefully in the future even more California stuff coming over towards it to really keep the charm of it. But one area we're heading into right now, as I said earlier, which has definitely got the California vibes, is Grizzly Peak. And this is one of my all-time favourite areas at Disney. I mean, it's got the lovely trees, the lovely atmosphere of a national park, but just with Disney theming. I mean, like, of course, you have a test of the show for World of Colour. That's awesome.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, it's worth it, definitely. Yeah. So now we're heading back in this area. Very busy, you said earlier. It's quite a very busy area.
That's the thing. I was saying to you just a minute ago. I said I love this park so much. It feels a bit too chaotic. Like, it's not in a bad way. Like, I don't think it's a bad way. It's not, because it really creates atmosphere.
I think the only thing is, I was going to point out, is that, of course, each park is part of a reservation, and they have a set number of people come in, and then you just pick your park you're going to first. However, after one, you can park hop. So you may get this park absolutely rammed compared to what it could have, and then the other park will be really quiet right now.
Exactly.
So when you park them, as much as it's amazing to park hop, I'd almost rather have you choose a day and you stick to that park the entire day. Because what that would allow is it allows you to have a nice steady amount of people for the entire day, whereas right now you can have so many more people than you should have. Like after the parade that we just watched, maybe everyone from Utah came over here.
Yeah, exactly.
So then you got like loads of people going over.
I remember that. They've got the Redwood Creek sort of trail for Christmas.
But look at this, I mean, incredible. And looking at it, it brings us on perfectly to our next ride. Yes, next up, we've got no other than the best rapids ride on the planet, Grizzly River Run. I can sure bear a 25-minute wait for Grizzly River Run. Look at that, only 25 minutes. Did you see what I did there, Bo? Just as a trip down the Grizzly River Run. I love the Christmas lights, especially on here. I mean, every little detail is picked up. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. See all the little lights going on the bear. I mean, they didn't have to do that at all, did they? I mean, it's definitely not costing or whatever, but it's little touches what makes Disney what it is. And that hotel there, the Grand Californian, we will do hotel hopping on our next visit, because I don't know if I told you already, but we are going up on New Year's Eve, meaning it might be quite busy over here at the parks. So all the stuff like hotel hopping and exploring like the walk as well, like there, and the trails like that, it's all going to be held off until that day, because of course then when it gets really busy in the middle of the day, we can do the non-long ride queue attractions. But talking about long queues, I think we're going to head over to another ride in a sec, and that is going to be Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm pretty sure, or possibly Raiders of the Race. I think we decide Guardians of the Galaxy at the end of the day.
It's hard. I know, I would quite like to walk through Radiator Springs first, so check that out.
Yeah, well, we can do that one, but we started doing a little detour because we want to show Jayden the whole area, because it's all fantastic. It's all so well themed. I love all the rock work, the logs, and then all that. I mean, it's just a fantastic area. But rapid ride, did you enjoy? Oh, is that a cat? Is that a cat? Yeah, it's a cat over there. I mean, where? Look at the cat over there. Look at that. Oh, there you go. There you go. One of the Disney cats, and he's got the lucky point. He's in a national park. I mean, aren't they just lucky over here? Absolutely fantastic. Jane, how did you find the rapids?
I think the rapids was very good. They tricked us on our last drop.
Yes.
Like we went down and he was going down my side, so I thought it was going to be trench, and then suddenly it spun, and I was like, whoa, and it actually scared me. But because it's shots.
Yeah.
But it was a very good ride. It was definitely better than Mardi River Rapids.
Carnival, yeah, Disney World.
Yeah.
I think, to be honest, it's the best rapids ride on the planet. I can't think of any other ride that could beat that. It's a fantastic ride. All the different elements, it's constantly like going, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's a really good ride.
I mean,
the theme is unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, even around here, it's just stunning all the national park. I mean, it does really sound like California, I feel like. I mean, we've done a road around it last time we came here. And it was absolutely amazing. So, yeah, I mean, how good is that? The first time ever that the men's toilets has less of a queue than the female toilets. We'll put it out there. But no, last time we came here, we did actually go in and went around the whole California. And what this park does is it sums up the best parts of California in one big guy. With of course a Disney touch towards it, making it miles better. But walking around right now, seeing all of this, it really does give us lovely vibes, and now Christmas lights have started to go. It just makes it 10 times more magical. And of course, we do what Adam wanted. We're going to head into Cars Land, and I raced our forced change to watch a film before we came.
Yeah, I watched one.
Yeah,
I watched the first one.
You watched the main one,
I've
so
seen the first one.
you have to watch it before you guys. I'm big of a mistake last time we didn't watch it before we came. But here we now go into, in my eyes, the best theme land on the planet, Cars Land. I mean, when watching the film, you really get to see it. It's my favourite actual Disney film. Probably my favourite film on the entire planet. And it is absolutely amazing. We're walking down here, seeing this land. I mean, it's literally everything from the film is in this land. I mean, how cool is that? Every little building, every single carving, and of course, you got no other than Tomei with a Christmas hat on. I mean, Christmas themed rides, amazing land. Oh my god, blowing away with this. It's absolutely phenomenal. I know it's everything, but walking down here, you've got little references to other Christmas films. I know you got Cool Runnings there, or what can I say, Coolant Runnings, as well as Santa Claus. Oh, that is so cool. I mean, this whole place is absolutely phenomenal. I don't know you're just going to see. I mean, literally, I know it's easy to do. Well, not easy to do. I know stuff like guys would be a lot harder than this to make the whole land. This is going to be the most closest replica to the actual parks ever. I mean, like the actual film.
It's so good, like everything's just like perfect.
I know. It's a small fit. It's small. It's like the Queen up there. Oh my god, that's so cool. Oh my god, that's so cool. It's just everything about this land is just so epic. I know it's a small-ish set to make, but they've literally recreated a whole area of springs with that amazing background. It feels quite weird as well, because it feels like it's faded sort of thing in the background. It's just so cool. All the Flo's Cafe as well down there. Oh god, it's so good. And your favourite characters, Adam, Casa Della Ties.
Awesome characters. I don't even know what they're called, but they're so
Luigi and
something else.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Everything here is so well. When we get here later on today, we're literally coming back to the park today to do racing races. That's the only one we come back to do. We want to go there so badly, but this place, oh my god, absolutely gobsmacked. But next up, we're going to turn right here now, I think, and we're going to head to another land which I've never seen before, which is, of course, no other than the one and only, I'm going to name right now, Avengers Campus. And we're in Disneyland Paris, which is obviously at the park land at, and the games here and stuff. I went to Disneyland Paris, we were really impressed with that land, and actually over here it's meant to be even better than Paris.
It is, so I look forward to seeing it.
My hope's high.
Very sure what to expect, but yeah.
But our first ride in this land has got to be no other than Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, previously known as Tower of Terror, and I'm hoping that's not the cue for it. It is going to be a good ride there. As a kid, maybe not, but if not, we're doing it. Yes, this is Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout.
Cracking us, we're gonna scramble them by shaking a little booty right here. This side, your team Gamora, give her a cheer. All right!
It's really international parking truck all over the world.
Once in the system, your hands down give you clearance and the doors will open towards you.
Exciting encounter with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Let's mute this guy. Hearing your excessive blathering on a constant loop was big motivation for me to escape. Ouch! Ow! That was not part of the plan. Those of you who have not been paying attention, the name's Rocket, one of the Guardians of the Galaxy. The smart one. Listen up, I'm gonna sneak on top of your lift and take us all the way to the big old generator control room. I'm gonna blast that thing and destroy all the control systems.
I mean, the layout's the exact same.
On the upstairs.
That's why
You may now enter the gantry lift.
Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. Another very good ride over here at the park. And I think a perfect addition over towards Avengers Campus. And I really need to look around here because first time we actually just walked around there, it felt a bit more as if it didn't flow as fast as it did. I feel like, I actually think of this whole place in general, it didn't feel as if it flows between the lands. The lands are fantastic. I mean, some of the best themed lands on the planet.
On their own,
yeah,
are unbelievable. They're probably the best areas on the planet. But the only problem is it just doesn't flow this way. And that's why I think I don't like it as much as other Disney parks. But you know, the areas, and this is why it is quite high on my list, the areas are just unbelievable.
Yeah. See, for me, I think the areas just make it over the top. But I do agree, I feel like the transitions between lots of lands, especially back there, I don't really show probably, but
and it really depends on the person.
For Hollywood land to this area here is not great. From here, I think the car sounds not too awful, to be honest.
That's not bad.
And also from here down the other end, it's not bad as well. So they're all good, but I feel as if they need to really, I think the problem is though, is Hollywood land. I kind of just feels a bit like now, like there's new lands tonight, there's new amazing themed lands. I want to go down there of course in a bit to see all that as well. There's some amazing themed lands over here, amazing themed attractions, but just make it flow. The whole theme park, the whole theme industry is again a one key aspect. Like you know, Galaxy's Edge, the big fun that you do earlier, so that just flows.
I mean, that other part just flows so well.
Yeah.
Like, unbelievable how that flows. But you know, this park is still really nice. And we've got Guardians of the Galaxy, of course, Mission Breakout. That was a really fun ride. I do prefer the Twilight Terror.
We had a quite weak song on it, I've got to admit. Like,
we did.
It has different songs.
I think that was the problem.
There are some songs that I heard we had like the Unlocking Balls and it's just kind of a bit more, so you didn't really hear it, kind of like, you had the storyline just about the songs.
It was just, I don't know, I think I
didn't feel like you bounced as much as this time as like
I kind of enjoyed it more last time than I did this time. And I think last time we actually got the top floor, so that could be the reason why. Because the first drop was great. But you know, also as well in the queue line, to actually point something out.
Yeah, I'll put a video of it as well. No?
Yeah, you can actually see a Yeti, which was really cool to see because that Yeti actually either came from
the Jayden looked up.
Where did it come from?
It came from Matterhorn.
Matterhorn Bobsleds. Yeah, so
because the original Matterhorn Bobsleds. I mean, there's a bit of attacks I love from Disney. Those touches is what I absolutely love. But
we were thinking
not as much this land. And of course, Jayden would know this because he didn't watch Cast 2. But third term later is a little reference to Cast 2, where he basically, after saving England, he became a sir.
It was such a great movie.
I know, and there's a song for
if you haven't watched it, basically
watch all three, watch everything. But Cast 2 is the best.
But Cast 2, they basically go around a couple of different countries and basically trying to erase, but their mate is like a secret agent.
Yeah, it's really
an awesome movie.
They're all awesome, but what is so awesome is this land. I mean, they have maxed this land out, every little bit from around here. But at night, I didn't even know we saw it at night last time. I mean, oh my god, it is just out. We're going to be sitting there as well in a sec. But this land is crazy. I'm showing you a bit, but it's getting me a bit. It's getting me like. It's very motivating to get into it, but I mean, this is just incredible. My favourite film in the world. Walking down here and seeing Kyle out, you got to admit it's awesome.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice area.
It's so cool. I mean, oh my god, it's just as good. So there's some clips. We're gonna get some dinner. I mean, sorry. I never can show you, but wow, this is mental. Always wanted to have a meal over at Flo's Diner, and I always we felt like it was a must do it over here. However, despite this being a quick service restaurant, it was actually really good. The food over here is not like your typical burgers or something like that, which you can get, but we had some chicken with some mash, some gravy and some vegetables, which was really nice actually. I mean, we didn't actually get through a whole lot because there's big portions out here, but being able to experience a different type of food was really nice, and a great offering from over here at Flo's Diner, which is so cool to look at. But yeah, nice meal. And also they had a sandwich too, so that was really, really great too. There's lots of seating as well, so amazing seating on that side opposite the ride itself.
Also,
we've got an
awesome tomato bucket as well, which is so cool.
I know, yeah, I know. I think I showed you that one.
Yeah,
Right,
I think we did.
Right, it's so cool. Every little detail, like even the fence right here, even the fence around here is just fantastic. Everything about this place is so well done. It's just absolutely even little path around here, to the bins, to every little part, just really works out perfectly. And right now, on our way back over towards, I think, are we going to do Goofy Sky School?
I think we are.
I think we are, yeah, because I think we're going to need our 5 hours on that. We're going to go through here, but here's a quick look at the models, the little bits of merchandise, which I'm pretty sure we're going to buy.
The ride vehicle.
Oh, that's very interesting.
That model in there, straight out his clothes.
Wow, doesn't that look absolutely incredible? And the merchandise shop as well was very, very awesome. In particular, for mini ride vehicles, which they're starting to do a lot of now. I mean, after doing Guardians of the Galaxy and Breakout, we didn't notice that actually there's a lot of ride vehicles. They actually have a ride vehicle from the Guardians of the Galaxy over at Disney World, which is Continent Rewind, over there as well. However, it is considered ride vehicles, and it is amazing it's done to bring a theme park merch over to the park rather than just a generic Disney merch, which obviously is amazing, but making it theme park related is awesome as well. Right now we're back in the queue. We're going to literally make our way over towards Goofy Sky School. Whenever you pass like a ride like this, it's like a 5-minute queue, if not less. You literally walk on most of the time. I mean, you've got to go ahead and do it, but...
I saw this park just on this floor. And here, Jay's actually pointed this out to me. It's still chill.
I know. There's so little touches, however, this is truly a night like nothing else. I mean, I think it's probably one of the best night lands on the planet Pixar Pier. It is absolutely phenomenal. Right now, though, instead of going onto a pier, we're going to go under the sea on the Little Mermaid arriving. It's taking this one as well, which is very exciting.
What a beautiful voice! But let me tell you.
Down here, there's no reason to go up there. Under the sea. Where is that? I know that glory.
Let's be together forever. Ursula has great power.
They call me well a witch, but you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways, repentance in the light.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la, my oh my, look like a boy too shy, ain't gonna kiss me, girl.
That's the story of our Little Mermaid. Of course, she ain't a mermaid no more.
We have just taken a trip under the sea on the Little Mermaid ride. It's just a great ride to do if that's got a short queue. I mean, I would have went a long time for it, but with it being constantly moving, it always has a short queue, really.
Yeah, also as well, it is actually quite nice and warm in here.
Yes.
Right now, believe it or not, it's really cold.
I know.
In California.
I know, it's great to think in California we have to be trying
Exactly. But that's what was happening yesterday. It was like raining yesterday. And we were thinking, oh wow, it's like freezing cold and it was raining and we're still in California. It's really odd, but you know, it's a fun ride. It's not world class, and I think it's the exact same level. I think it's the exact same ride as the one in Florida, actually.
Yeah.
I think it's bang on.
I think it is bang on. Maybe at the start, I think you can go down. I think the Florida you turn, whereas the one here.
Yeah,
one here you go down, you turn.
It's very similar anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's a fun ride. It's just not incredible.
Yeah, I know what you're saying there. I mean, it's nice. Mum probably loves it so much. Little Mermaid.
I really like that one.
Yeah, see, at the end of the day, it is still another Shangri-La park, another one that I think is perfect here, and another one which if you're going on a busy day like today, is worth going on. Right now though, it is time to get on another coaster cone, and that is on Goofy Sky School. It's what we use our fast on, because let's be honest, it's not a fantastic ride. It can put some very long queues, And at the end of the day, we're on the fastest. I think it's a little bit of a ride to use it on, then Goose guys was starting to get another cred.
Pardon?
Starting to get another cred?
Yeah. That'd be good.
So let's go.
111.
111 of creds. Let's go and take flight on Goofy Sky School. And unfortunately it's closed. Well, I say unfortunately, but as said, because we've used the fast today, we're going to go on Incredicoaster at night, which is definitely not unfortunate. This ride is fantastic, and we've always been able to use it at any place really, and it's been one of the biggest rides we can use our fast pass on. Yeah. It feels really rides on, and Jayden had a good point as well, because it's telling whether to do it on Incredicoaster or Big Thunder, and to be honest, the queue line for Big Thunder is quite good. Incredicoaster, it's quite painful. So,
and also as well, when we next come to the park, we are actually going to the main park first. So, of course, Disneyland. So we'll probably be heading straight on to Big Thunder anyway, if we don't do it tonight.
Exactly. And it's always good at Big Thunder. I remember last night, it's a very good ride at night. So we should try our best to go on that one. However, what I also imagine a very good ride at night, I don't think I've ever done it at night, in fact.
We have done it once.
Have we done it once?
Yeah, because I remember us running to the show after this, and we were like, oh, we've got 20 minutes, we have time for it. We did end up having time for it to run to the show after.
I'm talking about Incredicoaster?
Yeah, Incredicoaster, yeah.
What was it?
Incredicoaster night, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's true, yeah, we had to run for Big Thunder Mountain as well.
Yeah, I think we had
both. Yeah. We've done it once at night, and it was really good, but for some reason, every time I've done this ride, I've got really bad roads on, and even today as well. So please, can we just get front of that?
Otherwise you might be sadness. So let's go and see if you're happy or sadness, but I'm really happy no matter what ride I get on the Incredicoaster. Incredicoaster is incredible. Not as incredible as Disneyland at night, however, but an absolutely incredible ride. That ride, Incredicoaster, woo, it is good at night. Luckily, we managed to get on the last rides on it because the normal queue was quite short, so we thought we were going there. But they said, unfortunately, we cannot go in the normal queue because the show of card is going to be coming on soon, meaning that, of course, we cannot go in that normal queue because they're preparing for the show. But then, luckily, the fast queue is still allowed in, of course, because it's faster. So we managed to get in the fast queue for that ride, which is not the normal queue. I love stuff here, but it was not the normal queue. And instead, we managed to go on the ride and have an absolutely phenomenal time. So if you're not going on it, go on it at night as well, because especially I think it's very good at night. With all the lights on the day, I think it had a real nice atmosphere. Again, just like the park over at night. I mean, wow, look at this castle. I mean, they just naturally stuff well over here at Disneyland, they really do. However, we are in a little bit of a rush right now to get towards the show of Fantasmic, which is on the lake, as we were considering whether to do World of Colour or to go over and do Fantasmic. We thought we'll do Fantasmic because when we do return over on New Year's Eve, there's a chance obviously that it might close due to weather conditions, as they're not massively prepared for rain over here in California. So we thought it's probably best to go over Fantasmic right now, experience that show, in case it is weather conditions. But Adam, how did you find the Incredicoaster?
Oh, you know, it was serious to get back on there. I mean, it was actually quite nice. We did actually get the back row, which is definitely nice because, as I said earlier, I mean, we never ever get good row on there. It was just lucky we did get the back this time. And I actually feel like the air time was definitely pretty strong because especially down that first hill, but you know, the air time was actually pretty cool. You know, it's such a great ride. The audio, all the lighting is just so cool.
Yeah, that's what I get Disney's definitely. Disney are extremely good with lighting. I mean, as much as obviously it's amazing at parts at night, because they're always open at night. I mean, tonight this one's open until literal midnight. Because they're open so late, their lighting is absolutely incredible. Talking about lighting, unlike Disney World, which uses a projection on the castle, this castle obviously helps us a lot smaller, has got lights the whole way down. There's no real projection on the castle. It's all Christmas lights, making it very festive and joyous. So I absolutely love the look of this castle. But once again, original feel towards this area, making it look totally magical. But as we now enter over towards the massive crowds, I think it's now time to cut the camera and see you as we head over towards Fantasmic.
It's a beautiful fantasy or an exciting adventure. But beware, nothing is more powerful than the imagination.
Nice to be back, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, where are you from? What's your name? Your friends do that. Look at that. Your friends pull this. I'll do it. Can your friends go? Hey, look at here.
This one hurt us all night. Everyone stay calm.
You can't be serious!
And you can find your imagination. It's time to stay. Song is what has beauty without me. Break the women, sick of swimming, ready to stay.
Magic mirror on the wall. All the forces of evil I call.
I admit that in the past I've been a nasty, and then I'll make it writhe. I'll see him wriggle like a worm. Why not? Let's do it!
Fantasmic. If you were going to watch one show in California Disneyland, that should be the one. It is an absolutely amazing show. Some awesome animatronics, some awesome theming, some awesome characters, some awesome songs, awesome lighting, and actually, to be honest, you don't have to wait a long time to see it. I mean, we arrived roughly 10 minutes to it, and I know there's a tree in the way, but we got a pretty good view of it, didn't we, Jayden?
Pardon?
We got a pretty good view of the show.
Yeah, it was decent. My iPhone storage ran out, so I couldn't take the grand finale.
I know. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, we did.
It wasn't good. Adam?
Yeah, you know, it was actually a really good show. Like, I mean, as you probably know, I'm not the biggest fan of the show, but out of all the shows I've seen, no, it was definitely pretty cool. And yeah, it was fun to watch, and the soundtrack as well.
It really was. But as you can tell right now, we are straight on to the next ride, Big Thunder Mountain Railway. So we're going to jump on this, get back off again, and give you our view. Hopefully, second time a charm.
Say point with you,
Every day here, man, every day.
We've done it, we've taken a ride on the wildest ride in the wilderness. Yes, we've just done Big Thunder Mountain Railway. Not as good as Paris, I gotta say, nothing really beats Paris, but it's still a good fun ride. I mean, would I make it above Florida? I don't know, I personally I would. I feel like when you're on the ride itself, it's a lot more small again, but by smallness means that you have a lot more elements, it's a lot quicker to get around. I mean, you see a lot more animatronics, it's a lot nicer in that sense. However, at the same time, I don't know, it's hard.
It's a hard one. Both are actually really good rides. I was just saying that, well, I haven't done the Tokyo one yet, but I imagine that Tokyo, California, Florida are sort of in their own level, and then you've got Disneyland Paris, which is like far above the rest of them. But you know what? I still really enjoy like stuff. I'd probably say it ranks by Florida.
Yeah, it was stuff running down to the right there because it was closed for fireworks.
Oh yeah, that was one of the laws.
Yeah.
You know, of course, Florida, I think it is better. Yeah, it's really fun ride. It's also decent airtime. And also, that goat's a pretty cool feature, which you only get on the California version. So, pretty good fun.
And I'm going to give you a quick fun fact now while we're also here. And I know I was going to do this today, so I want to do it out now. And that is that when Disneyland first opened, for you guys who do not know, it actually opened as a paper ride park. So you paid for each attraction. Now, of course, some rides here still have the booths from the paper ride. And one of the booths is that storybook lighthouse there, where you're supposed to pay for your tickets inside of there, and then you can go on the ride. So that one over there, as well as the cheese, which is just down there for Alice in Wonderland, I can see it down there, the Russian thing, they were both ticket booths. And there's one more as well, next to Small World, down there as well, from what we know. No, I don't know, it could be. I don't know. But next to this highly themed Small World, which is an incredible Christmas. Oh, it's mental, isn't it? But also there. But I think possibly it's a good next ride.
I think it should be.
I think it should be. That is insane. Oh, yeah, Disney guys. Look at that. I mean, we're all about rides, riding still good burning away after being here for hours. And then my voice is starting to go. We've been here for like 40, I don't know. I've got to know how many hours we've been here for.
I don't know. It's not 10:04, so quite a while.
So we've been here obviously for, let's quickly work this out, 12,
14 hours.
14 hours. It's been absolutely crazy. I've been here for. But again, every minute has been well spent. And we've still got so much more to come. We're going to be heading back over into California Adventure a little bit later on. And there's the little booth I was on about, just down there. I'll zoom into. That was the main Fantasyland ticket booth for Fantasyland. So
and that's got all your different tickets for Fantasyland in there.
Exactly, so there you go. There were some authentic little bits of Disney facts. But right now, it is time to head on this, well, most themed Christmas styling I've ever seen. Yes, this is a Small World at Christmas. And why has it got a 5-minute queue? I don't know, but look at that.
お子様から目を離さないようにお願いいたします。ご協力ありがとうございます。
Don't forget
Gracias. Please remain seated.
And as the bus passes by at the most magical place on earth, it is unfortunately time, but we leave this park not vote because it is the end of our day, because we've still got one more part to go, but because we have finished all rides we're hoping to do over here in the evening. We're moving through the Little Splash Mountain, but to be honest, we've got around half an hour left, and we do want to try and get into California if we can for that last final half an hour. But honestly, being here at the start of the end of the day especially is amazing. That's when you most likely just see all these trams and vehicles going around at the start and end of the day. Plus, especially at the end of the day, these lights down Main Street USA are absolutely incredible. Walking down here, seeing all the castle is definitely by far the best lit castle at all Disney parks as far as the evening goes. I mean, those Christmas lights are fantastic. Unfortunately, due to the smaller size, I'm pretty sure during the actual fireworks, there's no projections on the castle itself. However, it does mean that you get these amazing lights over there, unlike Florida's, which you likely only see projections on, due to, of course, it being a much larger castle. There's tourists obviously down here as well, on Main Street USA. It's just a lot more cute. I mean, I don't even think the buildings are as tall as the other ones. I mean, but it's very, very small, but again, has this charm about it, has this really, really nice charm about this place. And whenever I head down here, whether it be my first, second or 100th time down this place, it has this really magical feel which you can't get anywhere else. So if you come over here, especially down to Main Street USA, stay till the evening, and especially if you come like Christmas, make the most just being here. Just walk down here, sit on a bench, or do whatever, because being here down Main Street USA is truly like nothing else. Right now, but as I said earlier, we are going to make our way into California if we can, fingers crossed. We've got half an hour remaining, and I'm pretty sure there's no limit what time you can enter into the parks, because if you try entering at 5 to or 1 to whatever, that's obviously different. But I don't know, I think we're pretty okay with everything. So what we're going to do now, when I film this little Christmas tree over here, we'll make our California and hopefully get a nice night ride on Radiator Spring Racers. And of course, we are making it back into Cars Land for our final ride of the day, Radiator Spring Racers. And as far as getting into the park goes, it's currently around 22, and it was absolutely easy to get in the park. There's one gate open, of course, not a whole lot, but you go down to the end, and the gate open, it's straight in, there's no hassle about it at all. Yeah, so where some parks, but sometimes they ask you to let you like 2 hours early.
Yeah, I mean, they literally let you in 15 minutes to closing time, and that's what a good park is.
Yeah, look at that, I love them so much.
That's what a good park is, because some people want to just run in and get one ride done.
I know.
And they can go and run in and get one done.
Oh my god, it's beta! I mean, look at that, it does not deserve that long of a queue. I mean, if we had time right now, we would get a photo. That's what I'm really kind of get a photo. That is so cool. I mean, look, it's Christmas beta. Oh my god, that is awesome. Oh, at least you can see him. I really see him. So
that's awesome.
There you go. I do have a little smile photo of him. Wait, there he is. There he is. There you go. I just wanted to get that so I know in the future when I was able to get it back. But yeah, that's what we ate earlier. Best Christmas beta. Awesome land, awesome place. And now the question is it going to have an awesome ride too? Well, we already know the answer to that one. Question is,
please, can we get the Luigi section inside of the actual building itself? Because we don't know, there's 2 sections in there where you can go for 2 different routes. And every time we've been there, we've got the same route. So please get it on this side.
Yeah, we'll hopefully get it on this side.
Anyway.
Absolutely amazing ride. The question is that I think it could possibly be my favourite ride in the world. And as this song plays in the background, it is time to make it onto the one and only Radiator Spring Racers. Let's go. Oh, even the entrance is awesome this ride. Let's go. Our final ride, we might as well have a film of Jayden's first time reactions on this legendary attraction. Let's go into Radiator Springs. Ka-chow!
racing here. Howdy! Here for the big race, huh? It's gonna be fun! Hey, you ever gone tractor tipping? It's easy. Just sneak up on us and pull 'em. Ready? Don't let Frank catch you. Huh?
Probably just a bad spark plug, hippie.
Champion needs
good size.
Luigi, give our friend your best.
Yeah. Hey.
Let's go!
There we go.
Aren't we the best? Big top!
Awesome.
Oh, yes! Now you look like a real race car. Tires to win a race. I'm your new crew chief. I'll tell you when to pitch it hard. Get it into the group. Pay attention.
Here we go. Absolutely fantastic. Jeez. So good. Best ride in the world. No doubt about that. That is amazing. I don't care what anyone says, but anyone like you, Jayden, that is the best ride in the world. In my eyes, of course.
Definitely not. Tom has overhyped it way
No, I have not. No, I have not. That is, for me, that is the F1 ride. I want to point out again, everyone's different, and everyone has different viewpoints and every little thing in it. Well, that's what makes the world so great.
But resistance is much better.
But in your eyes, in your eyes.
Radiator Springs isn't as impressive.
That area is. That was good reason. I feel like that area is amazing. I get if you prefer, what was it called? Star Wars and everything. I think it's depending on what movie you prefer. But as a ride itself, the ride is thrilling. You've got a good, awesome dueling section. You've got, of course, a nice little intro section as well on the ride. You've got a nice outdoor section. You've got an entire. Nah, I think for overall experience, I think
animatronics are way better.
I personally think that's better, but I do see both viewpoints of if you prefer resistance cars.
I see why you would like it.
But I think that's why I like it.
I think you overhyped it.
For you, but I think it's that's why I like it. I think by far, if you enjoy cars, I mean, it literally has references to the film for the entire queue line. You get on the ride, and it's literally like a one-to-one replica. And that's what you can't get so much on Rise of Resistance, because of course it's so massive and out of this world. You can't give a one-to-one replica of it, whereas with this, the cars are the right size, the buildings are the right size, everything is perfectly made to match the film, so you actually feel in the film. I know on Star Wars, I didn't feel like it, but on here they use very little screens, they use very little stuff like that to make the film ride as it is, and lots of it is actual CU pieces to make it so amazing. And that for me is what I love about ride so much. But there's so many great rides over here, and of course, Rise of Resistance is literally just in the park next door to us, so if you want to try them both out and decide, do that. But there's a reason why that one gets 210-minute queues, or even today, they got even longer than the other day. It is plain down amazing. But Adam, How did you find that one?
Oh, you know, it's a really good ride. I mean, it's by far not the best ride in the world. I don't really know why you say that, but you know what?
It is.
It's still a really fun ride though. The indoor station is quite good fun. The only knock I can have on it though is that you can see the roof. But it is really good fun, and it actually felt a little bit faster, I remember, which was the complete opposite to what I thought last time, because last time I thought it was a little bit slower than I was expecting, and this time I thought it was faster than I expected again, so...
Yeah, I think I pick out one actually, but I know the ending was a lot longer than I remember. I remember just seems like just being literally for going into a springs bit, but I actually got a lot of like little presets again, and
that was the little the little window bit was better. That little bit I expected to be much longer. It was like 10 seconds.
Well, a bit longer than that. You got a bit of everything. You got a bit of everything on it. That's what I think. You got a bit of nice steady start at the start, and you got a speeding up, then you get to meet the characters, then you get the race at the end. You don't obviously get like an hour and a half of high-speed roller coaster racing like you would on a credit coaster, but what you do get is an overall experience and puts all the elements you want to see on a ride together with the theming of the best film on the entire planet to create your living races, and that is why it is such an awesome attraction.
By the way, if you've done Test Track, but you haven't done this and you come here, don't expect the actual ride.
The system itself.
The theme's different. The ride is like the exact same layout.
Yeah, similar.
Pretty much.
But similar to how Indiana Jones is similar to Dinosaur, but obviously, you know, it's a lot better.
The theme's much better.
Yeah.
The Test Track has a terrible.
Yeah, Test Track is very poor. Yeah, that is, as far as I think, that's one of the poorest rides.
It wasn't disappointing. It was
just world class.
Not as good as Tom made out to be.
I thought it was better than I made out to be, actually. I remember thinking in my head, I thought it was going to be amazing, and it was world class. That's as it was now, but I do understand as well. I do also understand how amazing that ride is. So right now, we're leaving Disneyland, but not for our final time trip at all. We're going to be back for another 2 days, one of which is going to be a full day on New Year's Eve, where we're going to be heading here for the entire day, evening, and until 2 o'clock in the morning. That's like 3 hours longer than we have now over here.
Next time.
We'll stay next time.
Make sure to have a good night's sleep.
You are right. And then the next day, after about 3 o'clock, we're waking up for another 8 o'clock start. We're going to have our final day at Disneyland before flying home.
I doubt that.
Well, you wait and stay tuned, because there we have for Coastin. We are full of surprises. But right now, we're going to make our way, I think, mostly through downtown Disney, then back to the car, and I think, should we end the vlog in the car? Yeah, I'll show you some clips on the way, because of course it's going to be very magical downtown Disney. And there you go, from downtown Disney. And to be honest, I thought we're going in the car, but now we're walking over towards the bar structure. I feel I'm going to fall asleep because I hit the seat. So, see, I'm getting tired now. So I thought I'd end the vlog now. But it's been an amazing day. Getting back to the best place on earth has been absolutely amazing. Of course, Disneyland itself is a park like no other, and of course California Adventure is quite literally a park like no other, if you know what I mean. It's hard to explain, but basically Disneyland has got the rides and similarities to our park, but just doesn't feel like our park because of how amazing it is, whereas Disney California Adventure has got nothing like our park. I mean, it literally has completely unique lands, completely unique areas, and it is all around amazing. But it's been an amazing day. Get those parks with just so many major attractions. I mean, even though a ride count probably isn't a lot compared to normal, what we have done are major attractions, which hopefully we're going to New Year's Eve, we don't need to worry too much about getting done, especially every single one of them, because we've already done them if it just gets really, really busy. So Adam, how have you fun today?
Oh, you know, it's so great to get back to, in my opinion, the best theme park in the planet. Of course, Disneyland. And of course as well, Disney California Adventure Park was great. But honestly, just stepping back through Disneyland again, walking down Main Street, my favourite area, and in general, my favourite place ever created. Towards our Main Street again was incredible, seeing all the Christmas decorations, of course, getting back on some rides that we haven't been on for like 3 years, and you know, it was great to get back on them. Also as well, we actually got a lot of front and back rows today, which I know for some of you it doesn't really mean anything, but you know, for me it means quite a lot because rides can vary in different rows, and they really do vary. But you know, the theming at both parks was incredible. and of course going on some night rides was great as well, but you know, you can really tell it was Walt's original park, and there's something about it which makes it the best place on the planet for me personally, and I know a lot of other people as well, so
I agree.
It's an incredible.
We were talking to actually in the queue line for Guys of the Galaxy, and they were saying, what's your favourite out of the three we've been in? We like obviously this one, and then they're like, yeah, we met some people who are like that, and it's something about it you can't describe it, and you probably can't see it on camera, so you've got to get yourself down here, but when you do, you realise what it's like.
And we're saying, because of course Walt Disney came from America, I believe he came from Chicago or Illinois, that was sort of say it around there. And of course it's a very American thing.
I thought it was Missouri came from.
What?
What was Missouri?
I don't know, maybe.
I think it was Missouri.
Could be, I don't know. Yeah. But anyway, basically he came from around that area anyway, so up north anyway. And of course he came from America, so it's very patriotic in America, so Disney feels a very American style thing.
Final fun fact, I think his name actually originated from France, so I can't remember what it was in French, but I think it has originated from France.
But because it feels like this is their park, and that's what makes it so special. And like Paris,
I mean, all my little facts, all this, I also continue later vlogs, but it's good to do something like that in this park because obviously, unfortunately, he wasn't around for a park, so you don't get that same charm.
Yeah, and he really like walked around the park and went, this is good, this is bad, this is this. And, you know, it really is special just to walk around the park when, of course, Walt Disney himself did walk around and build. It's crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, Disneyland Drive there, it's just amazing. And I did all the squeaking, it's just my shoes going up and down. And I've been doing this the whole way home. But Jayden, how are you feeling today?
Yeah, it was very nice. I mean, I do love Disney. I think it's very nice. It's especially California Adventure it's very unique, and I think it's the main park I find different to any other. So that's probably my favourite park, Disney park. Yeah, the main park as well is quite nice. Trying to debate if I prefer Florida's Magic Kingdom or this one, but
it's from up here.
It's nice.
Yeah, so it's a very park, all around a phenomenal day, and to talk about there, the parking structure is humongous for this place. I mean, literally humongous. If you go over here and you're walking around, I mean, parking is hard, but app has got a car locator, so you can locate your car. Which is absolutely awesome, but if you're in the car, it's so really cool anyway. But we're now going up the floor 4, and on that note, that is it from me, Tom Derrick from Theme Park Coastin. And it's been an amazing day over at the most magical place on earth. And people say it's a small place. Have a good look across here, okay? Because I know it's probably one of the furthest, I know it's not even near the furthest end, I don't know if I can get down to the furthest end. But no, that is just down there. You've got Pixar Pier down there, then round the corner up on here, I don't know if I can get in here. Are we for, no, this is 4-4. Are we?
Yeah, 2-8.
Oh yeah, 58. Yep. Around the corner as well here. You guys see, so it's been amazing, it's been phenomenal. That is it for me, Tom Derrick from Theme Park Coastin.
And the Disneyland.
And Disneyland. So see you guys later from this amazing view. Bye bye guys.